So, hello everybody. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. And I am out here. It is a beautiful morning. We had a nice cold front come through. Got a bit of rain, which we really needed. And these guys are ripening up. Look at those. This, of course, is the Ipomoea Macrorhiza, the edible root morning glory or moonflower. And I believe I put up a video of when these were flowering earlier in the year, a couple months ago or whatever, and just truly spectacular blooms, about 4, 5, 6 inches across, and just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And they're perennial. Of course, they're related kind of to sweet potatoes, but this is actually a native species, and it's edible, of course. You can eat the roots just like sweet potatoes, or you can nibble on them raw. Really good sliced up. Super easy to grow, but it's so gorgeous. You gotta grow pretty things, and pretty edible things are like awesome. And this is a plant here, and this is actually a root that I harvested earlier. They don't get super large, though they'll kind of continue to grow year after year if you don't harvest them. And this one's, about the size of an apple. I dug it up the other day. They kind of look like yakima. Yakima, guys, yakima. And they kind of taste similar to that. Nice crunchy, really good flavor. And, yeah, you can leave these in the ground year after year if you don't want to harvest them just for flowers, but they are edible, and they grow very easily from seed. You stick the seeds in, and they really start to tuberize pretty much right away from seed, and you can harvest the roots after a season from seed easily, and then you just save your seed every year and replant them. They like to climb, of course, but I suppose you let them run on the ground if you absolutely wanted to. But super easy, and not a lot of people would recognize them as an edible food source. So, if you guys are into that, especially when the hordes are coming and the locusts want to eat everything. And they don't need to know that those big, beautiful blossoms got tasty roots underneath, right? But here's some seed pods that haven't dried yet, and there's the dry ones. And I am just out here with my metal bowl harvesting these. And what's interesting, let's see, is that gonna focus? I don't know if that's gonna focus for you guys, maybe too close, is when you pop the little seed off. Oh, these got a little wet from the rain. Hang on. Oop, the whole thing came off there. Look at. And what's interesting is the little seeds are covered in a hair, like fibers. Look at, that's not itchy or anything, but you see that? That focusing? They're covered in long, stringy little brown hairs. The seed comes out real easily from the hair, but see the hair? Really interesting. And each capsule has 4 to 6 seeds in it. And you just separate those out, and there's the little seed right there, of course. That's focusing for you guys. There's one. Just little brown bean-sized seeds. So, yeah, pretty interesting native plant. I believe they're very, very rare in the wild. I think they're almost extinct. I'm not sure what they're. I'm going to set down my bowl. Hang on. I'm not 100% sure how common they are, but very, very rare. I know that. And the seed is not too common either, which is a shame because, it's just beautiful plants. And like I said, when it's edible and beautiful, you can't beat that. But gorgeous seed pods too when they're drying. Not focusing, there you go. So there you go, guys, just making a quick little video up here harvesting some edible root morning glory or edible moonflower seeds. There's still quite a few pods on here drying up, but they will eventually break open, and I don't want to lose the seed. So if you want to save your seed, you got to make sure you harvest it as they're drying, because they'll stay closed for a bit, but once they get super dried out, which the base is still a little moist, so they're holding on. But once they get super dry, they'll crack open and drop their seed, and you don't want to lose that. So I'm not sure. They probably would reseed. I've never done it, but they might reseed for you if you absolutely wanted to see. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to finish harvesting the seed for these. The plant is pretty much done for the year. They naturally go dormant in the fall, winter, so that's normal. And they'll flower. You see they're pretty much dying back, done for the year. They're just finished drying the seed. Oh, nice nail. And once their seed is done, the vine will completely die back, and then they'll resprout from the tuber next year when it starts warming up. So, yeah, you can't beat that. Easy to grow, super delicious, super nutritious root crop. Definitely something you want to get, right? So, there you go, guys. And it's native. You can't beat those native edible ornamentals. I'm going to let you go. See you later. Super rare, but super delicious crop. Should be more common. And if you're looking for seed, my info will be down below. This is my only flowering plant this year, but I should get a bit of seed. We've got really wet last year and I lost all of my plants. We were wet for like a week, that's it. Just a bunch of rain. And right where I had them got a little damp, and they do not like being super damp. They can take really crappy, poor, sandy soil or really nice, good, well-draining soil, just like normal sweet potatoes, but they don't like standing water. So don't plant them in a swamp, guys, just so you know. And if you don't plant them in the swamp, they're super happy to climb, and I don't know if you can see all these seed pods. And this isn't even half of the flowers this thing produced. It grew, 4, 5, 6 times the flowers, but it dropped most of the pods because there's just so many. This fence here that I have them on, when you came out here at night, was just a wall of giant purple pink flowers. They kind of start out whitish pink and they get darker as the night goes on. Just stunning. It was literally going down the road. My front fence here was glowing in pink white flowers. It was stunning. Really, really stunning. Should have got a video of that, but absolutely gorgeous. So, see you later, guys. Grow food. Love you, love you. Just absolutely gorgeous plants. Beautiful little seed pods. There you go. Those ones are drying for you. Edible root morning glory. You can have your cake or your beautiful plants and eat them too. It's awesome all the way around, right?